Hello YouTube, Iron Gates here. Just doing another video, tool purchase of the week. Yeah, picked up Pack Out. Gonna try it out. See how it works. I never really been a backpack fan. For just tools or just basically anything like enclosed. I like open top, so everything I can kind of get to anything. I know where it is. That's just what I'm used to. I just love just having my tool bag beside me and I just know where to grab and I don't have to like unzip something to get to something. Um, that's like the main thing. But just gonna try it out because just going into people's houses, I just want to try this. Like bringing this beast in, it just kind of, I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know, that not maybe not professional, but you need to bring something in, right? But basically the main reason was I've had this for a while but never used it. Having small parts and stuff to bring into a job. I know you can get like a little. Don't like having stuff buried at the bottom. And then I tried having like a little zipper pouch with stuff, but everything just gets mixed up and then you don't know what you have and stuff. So I wanted to go with like the pack out, and then just with this, I just basically loaded it up like an hour ago. But it's basically not really loaded. But it was just random stuff that I kind of use all the time, like like wire nuts. Yeah, just little BX connectors. Or just yeah, and then just different drywall inserts. Just like a hose pip, cap setup kind of thing. I use this just for when you do laundry hoses. I just screw this on one of the ends of the laundry if I have to pull out a washing machine, and I screw this end on, and then I can just disconnect the other end, and then water won't just like drop on the ground kind of thing. Just because if you do it both, if you take one off and let it drop and you go disconnect the other one, just water goes everywhere. So I just put this on first just so water doesn't go everywhere on the ground. Yeah, just different screws. I don't want to have this thing full to the tits just because just to keep the weight down. Yeah, just like little bits, like I just put like some stove bolts, just a little bit of nuts and washers, just random stuff. And then like 3/8 compression caps for stops, and then there's little rubber washers, and then yeah, just hose bit caps. And I just threw a bunch of these in there. They're just super light, just rubber wedges, and then I always forget T-bolts when I do toilets and stuff, and I always that's like the main thing I always forget to grab. Gonna try this out for now, but yeah, drywall inserts and just like different screws and stuff. I usually keep a thing of strapping in my bag, but this is just random stuff that I just don't want in my bag at all. So yeah, main thing was to I never tried it yet, but just to slide the pack out on this. You've guys seen that before, so I just wanted to have that to roll in. And people complaining, I've never used the backpack, but a lot of people complain about this thing tipping over. But I think it's like how you set up your tools in your bag. The one guy was complaining on YouTube, and his pack out was falling over, but he had all his wrenches and shit on the front of it. And I was like, well, yeah, no duh. As soon as you unzip it, it's gonna fall over. But I think this would make a more solid base having this on. Plus, it's not the end of the world to slide this thing in, on and off. Plus, you know what you have. Like you're not gonna, you're not digging through a pouch to find like a 3/8 stop, 3/8 compression cap, and then you know you have them. But yeah, I'll do a quick run through of my tool bag, what I have. I'm just gonna dump everything out, and then I'm just gonna show you what it all looks like inside in my bag. As well, I'm not gonna go over like dimensions, like thread count, the zipper, what type of zipper it is, what kind of strap this is, what kind of metal this is, or the rivet strength and what the zipper and like all that. Like go somewhere else for that. Like I keep getting comments like I was like, oh, just give me dimensions of the bag, and it's just like, well, just go on Milwaukee and they'll tell you everything you want about the dimension. I'm just showing you what these tools, what you can, how I load it up and how you do it, and then we just make a discussion below and see how everybody does it. And then see if we can feed off each other. You know, it's all positive. You know how you guys set it up, but yeah. But yeah, I'll just start digging through this. I do have a Corona extra. I always dent my can and twist the lid. All right. Yeah. So this is what it looks like. It's a Coonies bag. I think it's like an electrician bag. I've had this bag for like 5 years. I love it. So I'm gonna see if it sells me on that. I know. This is quite the chore to get it up on your shoulder, having a nice shoulder strap. So I don't know if this is gonna be a huge chore to try. You know how to put on a heavy backpack. So I'll see how that works. But let's get right into it. First, I have knee pads. I want to have these knee pads dangling on here. What I think I might do is just run it through the strap. I'll probably end up doing that. Yeah. Those knee pads, I've always used those. I always get like expensive ones. I don't really cheap out on knee pads. But yeah, let's see here. I'm just gonna make some room. Drywall saw. This is old Husky. It's just double-edged, so that's nice. Small half round for copper, half-inch copper if something happens, and then my bigger half round. PEX cutters. These are awesome. I love these just because you can change out the blade. And then I broke one after like 6 years. I was doing lots of 1-inch Wurzbo. And then I just brought it back to Home Depot and they gave me a new one. So that's good. Lost my bit. Pissed about that. It's the smaller half, the smaller flat slotted screwdriver bit. So I'm kind of pissed about that. Never lost one before. This is like the red side. So this is a silicone tool. Side cutters, had those for a while. Those are the OGs. And then yeah, just needle nose and plus my wire snips. Voltage detector. I love these. I always swear by these. They're pretty good for just like dishwashers and like hot water tanks, just basic wiring. Pen light that I never use. It's so heavy, the thumb to push it in. Chase, that hurts. Yeah, so I never use this, so I just kind of bought it just cause. Yeah, then just a small mini. This thing comes in handy. I recommend that to always have. There's something down here. Oh, just I think that's a 3/8 by Impact. That's it for that. Then in here, this is for don't read that. Don't read the DeWalt sign, but this is 5/8. This is what I use just for the stops and supply lines. So that's just a dedicated wrench for that. 9/16 for 3/8 nuts. Barely. I sometimes use. I use it. I used it today. I was doing an undermount sink and I was using that for the jig. 3/4 wrench for 1/2-inch nuts, and never use that ever. I used to. These are handy. This is what I would like to use now. It's just like does one of each size: 9/16, 5/8, 3/4, 11/16, and then same one. This one does all your sizes. This is good for. I use this one for the toilets. And then just my big set of Husky of everything in here. This is pretty awesome. I love this thing. Just because of the price, it was like $20 or something. And you have every size. But the only thing I don't like, I wish they be careful when you start. None of these are marked. And they're not like, it would have been nice if they color coded these, but they didn't. So don't start like opening this thing up and trying all these different sizes. Always put it back. If you try one, always remember to put it back, because if you don't, it's just like you can get them mixed up and it turns into a huge pain. So that's awesome. I like that. I recommend that. And then I got like the ones that are rounded just so you can get at different angles. That's it for that. Just some screws. Just some paint pens. I don't know why I have so many, but 2 whites and a red. Sure. So yeah, this little pouch, this is what I use all the time. I just put these two together. It's just the small crescent with the thin note, the pretty thin. I love this. And then these things. Oh, I love these. These are my favorite. This is my go-to. So I always keep these close, just together, because they're small, and I always use those. Then yeah, just markers, pencils, these things. I don't know. Pencils last, geez, a couple days maybe with me. They don't last too long. This thing's could be better. I think there's better ones out there. This thing, it just kind of pops in and out. It doesn't really hold the bed in that well, but it's old. Haven't lost it yet, so. And then this guy, just a hollow shank for 3/8 nuts. Yeah, comes in handy sometimes. And then just a longer rubby bit. Let's go. Let's keep going here. This my long nose right hands. These are good for doing, like, I don't do too much tin work anymore, but I used to do lots of bathroom fans and range hoods. And this is good for the snap lock. Keeps you can get nice straight cuts. But I want to try the offset ones. But if I start doing lots of sheet metal again, I want to try the offset ones just to keep the metal away from you. But there's a way I do it where it kind of keeps it away from you a bit. But I would never try the offsets, but those are good. They last forever. And then just some punches. These are kind of, some people don't really use these too much anymore. But yeah, just for shallow inserts, and then the longer ones. Okay, let's spin around. I don't know what's in here. Yeah, just different random bits and stuff. I might just keep that in there. I don't really need to get into there. Okay, yeah, just same thing. Teflon, yellow tape, white tape. I'll just leave that for now. Oh yeah, these bits. That's where they went. Yeah, 5/16. I've had this forever. It used to come in like crates of cast. I think it says Bibby cast on it. Yeah, for cast iron. 5/16. Yeah, it's always good. I use that all the time. And then I think I have a lumber crayon. Yeah, just a lumber crayon for marking on concrete and stuff, or on wood. I barely use this anymore, but it's there. Different types of Allen keys. I don't really use these too much. I usually jump for these, but when I never had that, these lasted me a while, and it's just nice. You can't lose anything, right? You have to lose the whole shebang. And then these are my this is what I use for everything, strapping and all that. Geez, I've had these for so long, and they still cut really good. I had the Wiss ones back in the day, but I think I was using them improperly, and they didn't last too long. And I don't think I was too good with them. But yeah, I use these. These are awesome. I love them. They just open upward. Everybody knows that these things. If you sneeze on these things, they open up. So, oh well. And then yeah, I always keep this. This is what's nice with this, is you always know where everything is. Like, I've had this thing, the same setup for like 5 years. But yeah, just my knife, and then my knife blades just above it. Okay, and then this beast does all your different sizes. This is okay. I just like it because it's magnetic. And it's good for going underneath dishwashers or something if you have to unscrew a hex screw. Chisel, just for whacking anything in your way. My 5/16 ratchet with extension. This thing, I just barely use it, but look cool. I'll probably use it one day. Comes in handy, maybe. These are good for P-traps. the unions and slip joints. So this is what I use all the time. Doesn't mark up like what channel locks. It doesn't mark up the pipe. And then just like the big brother, the crescent. And same with the bigger channel lock. And then these, just that's just where they go. I barely use these. They shouldn't even be in there. Yeah, just my greens. I rarely use those. Big flathead, still good. Dude, I wail on this thing and it doesn't chip or anything. And it's not full shank. But yeah, I beat the crap out of this thing. Still have it. Still good. It's pretty crazy. And then, yeah, the longer nut driver. Then zip ties. Use those lots for doing laundries. If you have to zip tie the laundry hose. And then just a square. It has its use. I like it. I think that's it for everything on the outside. Now on the inside, level. That level actually goes over there. But yeah, it's good. I'm thinking about getting a super cheap plastic one just for dishwashers. This is okay. It's just when it drops, if in case you accidentally drop it, it makes a huge bang sound. Yeah, that's why it's bad with like the huge metal ones you don't want to use. I just want a super cheap plastic one just so it, in case it drops or something happens, it doesn't make a huge mess. Yeah, just my impact. This is good. I always carry this with me. I used to have like the M12 one, but haven't bought it yet. I'm just seeing how long I can go with this, but it's super nice that Milwaukee one is just does everything you need, but whatever, just using this with the slims. This bit's awesome. So it does Phillips. Holy cow. One-hander. Yeah, so it does Phillips and Roberts, number 2s. So, and it clicks into both. So, yeah, I love this thing. So, I think I got 2 of them. I don't know if I lost one already. I thought I bought 2. I probably lost it. Kind of sucks, but oh well. But it's nice. It's basically the only 2 things I use these days. Tape measure, 16 foot. Gloves. Keep up. I don't even know why these are up there. I just have somewhere to put them, I guess. But I never use this. I don't know why it's up there. I'll probably just leave it there. I'm gonna put this tool bag in my van. I have my light just wrapped up in the middle. This is kind of nice, just in case it's dark and you can just light up your tool bag if you're looking for something. But I always have this set up just because I love this thing. Just because you can set it up underneath the sink and have light, or you can wear it over your head. It just has lots of use. Instead of carrying like another light, you can just carry this on you. Plus, it's rechargeable. If it's getting low, just plop it in the charger in the van. So, yeah, basin wrench. This is good. I bought this already, but the rigid one with the light, that'd be kind of cool. But then it's kind of heavy in your hand, possibly. But nah, this is okay. That'll do. Yeah, 1.5" tubing cutters. I used to keep this in my copper bag, but I was always digging out to grab it for just random stuff. If you're doing like a PO, if you have to cut a PO or anything weird, I always ended up trying to always go for that. Yeah, my Mastercraft 1/2" cutter, close cutter. These actually surprisingly works well. I'm just waiting for this thing to die, but we'll see. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, love this thing for 1.5" ABS. It comes with a replacement blade too. If you take this off, there's a blade already in there. But yeah, this thing's awesome. And then what I did was make another one. I bought the same one. It's the same one, 1.5". And then I cut the handle off just so it's now it's a close cutter. So now I can go in, I can do a swing inside underneath the sink and don't need to make a mess with like a hacksaw or a sawzall. You just make a mess underneath the sink. Mini tape. This is actually very useful for putting in brass nipples in showers for the waterway where it goes into like a wand or a shower bar. You can actually shove this into like the FIP. I think is that what it is? Yeah, FIP wingback, and then you can get your measurement to like the face of the tile. I think this is a 22. I'm not sure. Must be. Yeah, this thing's old. I've had this thing for a long time, my whole apprenticeship. Yeah, love it. Hasn't broken yet. If it breaks, I'll probably get the Milwaukee one. But yeah, I like the swing of it. I don't do anything nice with it. I just use it to bash shit with. Yeah, just a carburetor key. Just disconnect carburetors. That's always handy. Then this usually hangs up on there. This is just another knife, Husky. It's nice. They're sharp. I was gonna buy a Milwaukee one, but this and a knife were on sale for the same price as the Milwaukee one, so I just got this. What else we got in here? Yeah, so there's just a bunch of random stuff in there. Ooh, found it. I still have it. Yeah, it's a Robbie and a Phillips. Yeah, I love that thing. Cool. Yeah, just a blue plug just for showers. Caps, knives. Oh yeah, I keep these on here. These are super handy. I love this. Just keeps all your Phillips, Roberts, everything you need there. Wish this was a little bit smaller, but it's okay. It does. I just loved it just for the carabiner. Just so you're not always hunting for it. But yeah, that's basically my my tool bag. So I think I'm just gonna look at all the tools, jeepers. So all these I'm gonna try to fit in here, and I'm gonna try test like wearing it and see how it goes. I wanted to actually put in like a carrying case in here, like a drill bit organizer. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut the video, and hopefully all this stuff fits in there and there's no huge issues, and I'll just pause the video for now. Okay, thanks. Hey guys, all done unpacking it and putting it all in. There's some stuff I didn't put in, just I know some stuff I'll never use really. Just a square, I rarely use that. Longer shank. My 2 tin snips. If I know I'm doing tin work, I'll grab it. My 3/4, we'll be using that. Yeah, this guy, I'm not going to be using that. This was just kind of, I won't be using that really. Lumber crayon, nope. My smack pins, nope. And then my Allen keys, I won't be using these really. And then yeah, just another smack pin. But yeah, tape measure on the side. I don't really like this. These usually break off or get caught on whatever. So I usually have this inside. So I'll probably just put that back in right now. I rarely do that. On the side, just have it strapped here. Just my light, all this, and just keep my bits handy, nice and close. It's kind of heavy. Let's weigh this thing. Yeah, I'll go. I'll bring it over. Yeah, I'll do that now. Yeah, this thing's fucking heavy. Jesus. One sec. Yeah. What is that? 37 pounds, 38 pounds. Jeez. So yeah, lugging around a 40-pound weight everywhere you go. Yeah. Yeah, so inside, I think it just paused there. My bad. This is nothing. I just kept just some random stuff in here. This is nothing crazy. Just my bits, marker and pencil, And then I think I might just keep drill bits and stuff in here. I just kept some random drill bits. And then in the meat and potatoes of the zipper, I have, well, it's all kind of pushed in here. Try to go for the same thing. They had a little shank here, so I just put my file, drywall saw, put my big flathead in behind. I put all my markers and stuff in behind here. Keep that closed. I might switch those two out. Smaller stuff I kept in here, like my small tape and little bit accessories and my carburetor tool. But yeah, multi-tools and snips. What I do with my snip, with these, they have that stupid thing that kind of hangs out. What I do, I just cut the little edge off, just so you don't keep poking yourself. Put your hand in here. But yeah, pretty empty down there. I want to try to keep it. But I didn't add anything. I didn't add any more tools, so I kind of got a little bit less. But yeah, try to go for the same kind of theme of the quick action stuff. Let's see, these are the two things I use the most, so I might put those up here. This seems like it's an easier way to grab. I'm just testing this out, so I'll put these two there. And then I just don't want stuff in these pockets just in case stuff gets caught up on it. But yeah, I think that's better when you open it. But yeah, just gotta try it out. I have my doubts. I really like this bag. I really like the open top style, but I really want to, the whole purpose was just to carry that case in everywhere I go when I do service calls. Just to save trips to the van, you know. But yeah, that's it for now. Yeah, a little bit longer video. As always, yeah, just give me a discussion and let's get some discussions going down below. Who's ever left watching? What bags do you guys use? Do you guys use any Milwaukee products? I use my Cooney's bag. I love this thing. I don't use I thought about I would have bought the Vito pack. It's not like a price issue. It was literally the only thing was stopping me was I just wanted to try out the organizer. That was the only reason. Other than that, I would have went for with the Vito back. I know. But yeah, just getting to let's get a discussion going. As always, like and subscribe for more content. It helps me out. And have a good rest of your night. Thanks. Bye.